Stream Elements said Ye Old Nerdcast is now live. Streaming Mizurna Falls, catching up on One Piece made me late but I'm here. Checking out a ps1 Twin Peaks type game. Maniacal Toaster said hello, it is me, and well, look what we got air. Maniacal Toaster just redeemed get ready.
My dick.
Street Corner Becky said I had a feeling stream was late getting this to work less than 3.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill and late starting off Saturday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Yo, what's going on? Toaster and Vince, welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are having a good night. Actually, Vince, I'm not late. I'm not late because I was trying to get this to work. I honestly have no idea if this is going to work or not. All I did was I just
Maniacal Toaster
unzipped
said
it.
I was going to do stuff but did drugs instead. Lol.
That seems to be a theme for your week off here. I hope you can roll off of that effectively before you got to go back to work. But yeah, I don't even know if this works yet. So if it doesn't work, then I guess I'll go to a different game. But I decided a few hours ago.
Becky said lol same.
I was like, no,
Maniacal
you know what? I
Toaster
need
said
to.
I will not be able to. My first day is 6:30 a.m.
Jesus. But I was basically like, you know what? It's been a while since I've watched some One Piece. I'm gonna see if I could catch up. And it had actually been longer than I thought because there were a bunch of episodes to catch up on.
Street Corner Becky said if it doesn't, I can guide you to get it to work in less than 5 minutes, less than 3. Maniacal
We'll
Toaster
see.
said my availability is 7 a.m. The manager's being a dick.
I hate when managers do shit like that. Let's see. I don't even know if this one's gonna work, but let's try. try launching this thing. I don't even know. Alright, what the fuck is going on here? Not responding. Alright, that was a great blast from the past noise. Alright, what the fuck do I do here?
Maniacal Toaster said PlayStation.
Oh, I'm guessing I use... Wait, what? Which file do I use? Do I use Q or do I use bin? Q or bin?
Street Corner Becky said the Q file.
Alright, Q it is. Controllers, alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can get this shit to work. Why does that... Oh, okay, it looks like a PlayStation controller. Okay, that's why. Oh, that's gonna be weird. Maybe I should redo that. Maybe I should redo that. I'm using my Xbox controller, and I just set the X button to the A button. I guess it'll work. I guess it'll work.
Street Corner Becky said yeah, Ray do that low. Street Corner Becky said this is the OG PS1 emulator.
Alright. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? I'm not touching anything. Hold on, go back, go back. Okay, I think I'm good. Wait, hold on. Wait. Increase volume, page down. Wait, increases page
Street Corner
down?
Becky said I couldn't figure out full screen, I just hit the box in the top right.
Wait, so page page down is volume up. Page up is volume down. What the fuck kind of sense does that make? I'm swapping that. Volume up, page up. Volume down, page down. Forward, back, screenshot. So they don't have a full screen option?
Street Corner Becky said might have made
Oh, here it
sense
is.
in 2008.
Full screen. The fuck? Yeah, I think this is the one I want. There is a full screen capacity somewhere in here. I don't know how you activate it, but you could configure it at least. What's this? How do I get a memory card in here? Because I want to save. Does saving happen automatic? How does this work? Or do I just put...
Street Corner Becky said probably in the INI file.
What the fuck? Well, there's a folder for cards, but nothing's in here. I guess maybe it'll create one?
Becky said 1 sec.
It might create one on save. I don't know. Okay, their save states are, I guess, saved in the saves file.
Straight corner Becky
Memory
said
card.
it will likely have you create one.
Have me create one. This is weird. Seems like PXX memory card is a file type that it's expecting. So I don't know if that's something. Is there a README in here? Yeah. We'll store its settings in the PSX file. To create a memory card, click dots, navigate to where you want the file save, and enter a file name, my card. Okay, well, let's just call it card 1. Alright, so I guess that's my memory card. Hold on a second. Full screen mode can be configured separately for PAL NTSC. In most cases, these should be left on default, which will use the most appropriate mode for PS1. Note, setting a mode that does not have a refresh rate of 60 Hz for NTSC or 100 Hz for PAL will result in less smooth emulation. You can select which monitor full screen mode will use. Default. Okay, aspect ratio. This default. Well, they don't tell me how to activate full screen mode. What is the name of this emulator?
Street corner Becky said PSX.
That's it? Oh boy, that might be difficult to search for. Specific. Let's see. Alt and enter. Okay. Hey, oh, hey, there you go. Is that gonna... Alright, that busted on this view. Will it show on this view? Silence music. You know what? I'm gonna mute that audio for you guys while I figure this out. I'm gonna take my headphones down because that's kind of annoying me. Oh my god, if you guys had to listen to this while I'm stumbling through my fucking Streamlabs right now. It's giving me I could hear it through my headphones and it's giving me anxiety. It's making me feel like I have to find this source in a certain amount of time or something dire will happen. Where the fuck is it? Why can't I find... Here it is. Oh my god. Okay, so what? This isn't gonna work? Oh, this isn't even working on my end over here. Wait, hold on. Jesus, what the fuck? I think this shit is busted. How do I, all right, I guess I'm just gonna have to try to. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I can't with that. That's even just hanging around my. How about we close this? There we go. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck was that? Alright, at least I know I can close that file to kill it. Let's try this again. Okay, something got it past that state there. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to capture it using my game capture, unfortunately. Will the desktop share work? Will desktop work? It busts up my view on desktop mode. I wonder if I'll probably just have to play it like this.
Street corner Becky said looks good on red.
Okay, Country of the Woods and Repose, Mizurna Falls. This is touted to be one of the early open world style games that came out on the PlayStation late in its life cycle in Japan. Never came out in America, and apparently was also heavily influenced by Twin Peaks. So all of those sound good to me. Man, this looks like shit. Mizurna Falls. Friday? Who the hell is Friday? Human, I think Human was the company. I may be wrong. Let me double check this. Human is the development team that made this game. If you saw it up front.
Becky said this is an English translation from fans. Could be related to that.
God damn it.
Street Corner Becky said volume from game is kinda high versus your voice, but that's to be expected.
It is still pretty high.
This is very Twin Peaks already.
Yo, what's up, Royal? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight?
Street Corner Becky said I saw your post on Discord earlier today saying you wanted to play this, so I made it my mission less than 3. Haunted_Wisp asks, hey guys, how's it going? Happy Royal said I'm okay. I told Jane I would watch some VTuber concert, so I think that just finished up. Happy Royal said, hey Wisp.
Yo, what's going on, Wisp? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's your night treating you? VTuber concert. What VTuber concert? Matthew. Hello? Matthew? Winona? Winona Ryder? Is that you? Of course it's me. Why is he sleeping on the bed with his shoes on? That's a big red flag. Why are you calling this early? I just got a phone call from Miss Rowland. Something's happened to Emma. Winona, calm down. Start from the beginning.
Happy Royal said Lost Stars English? I don't know much about VTubers.
Right, okay, so Emma's mom called me asking if I knew where she was. So what?
Wisp said I placed an order for groceries but going to place another order this week with stuff I forgot.
So she hasn't seen Emma since last night. Wait, last night? Yeah, why? Did something happen? No, it's nothing. Listen, let's meet up and talk this through. Emma's been acting strange lately, don't you think? I'm just worried. It's probably nothing. Don't panic. I'm not. You should have heard Miss Rowland. She could barely... Is there audio? Why is there no audio? She could barely string a sentence together. Something must have happened if she's that scared. Look, I'm on my way over now, okay?
Street Corner Becky said we've had to use Walmart for some deliveries, but the house car is in the shop now, so hopefully that's fixed soon.
This was taken this summer when Emma, Winona, and me had that barbecue.
Street Corner Becky said, yeah, we don't hear any game audio ATM.
Yeah, I don't think there's any music. I heard the sound of like him picking up the paper. But I don't think there's any music going on right now. I think we're used to modern games where there's a lot of sound happening. There's music, there's foliage, there's or Foley, I should say, Foley sounds and all sorts of other things, and we're just not used to that from like the old PlayStation era. She's a loner and impossible to read. You can never tell what's going on in her head. And last night, when I tried to talk to her, she was a million miles away. But still, there it is. There was just something about her, something that made her look beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. More beautiful than ever. Maybe something really has happened. She's dead, wrapped in plastic. Oh! Wait, is this gotta have tank control? Oh, this is... Can I? Nope, no twin stick controls. Emma wasn't her usual self last night. I can't describe it, but she seemed so alone. Wait, what does the circle button do? A photo of Emma, Winona, and me when we went camping. Okay, so square interacts, and I guess circle just investigates. In case I don't want to touch something. To be or not to be? How come it opened at that page? The secondhand radio cassette player I got from Uncle Nas. It's old and worn down, but it keeps working just like him. Damn, just fucking talking shit about your uncle, huh? Up. Gotta take a shit. There we go. Gotta start off the day with your morning dump. Hey, I'm taking a shower too. Why not? Can I interact with the sink? I guess not. Just the toilet and the shower, huh? Well, you know what? I freshened up. Oh, there's a dog. He's like, hey, buddy. Well, good morning. Been waiting for you. Hey, I petted him. Alright, what's going on over here? This is where I live? This, like, shed in the back of somebody else's house? Is that my busted-ass uncle? Yep. Oh, you can't see. I gotta move my camera so you can see the names and shit. I fucking hated tank controls. Also, if there are other PS1 games you need, same emulator can work. What does that mean, tank controls? I've never watched Twin Peaks. It's worth watching. Basically, inverted controls for moving people around Resident Evil style from the first two games. The first two seasons are pretty okay. I like the first season. Second season gets a little iffy. I like the third season, too. Whoa, whoa. I guess I can't go in there. Okay, I can run. Morgan. Wait, I didn't see what he said. I was reading his fucking name. What the fuck? Morgan Stein, 32. The town sheriff. Possessed of a strong sense of justice, he's renowned for being reliable and fair-minded. The safety of the townsfolk is his top priority. Is this about Emma? Word travels fast, I see. Answer me! God damn, dude, chill. All he said was word travels fast. Answer me. Did something happen to Emma? We got a call from Emma's mom asking us to look for her. Know where she might be? No. I saw Emma last night, but she seemed off somehow. In what way? It's hard to put into words. She was just... I don't know how to explain it. Sorry. Captain Nas? That's his name? As Matthew's legal guardian, he's like an uncle to the boy. He runs the town's general store and lets Matthew live in a small house behind the shop. What's all the fuss about? She's probably just at a friend's place. Probably, yeah. But this is about more than Emma. What are you talking about? Do you know Kathy Flannery? Flannery? Oh, Father Barton's girl? Oh, the Jesus freak. Poor thing. Barton's turned her into his personal acolyte. I know her, but we're not in the same year, so we don't really talk. Why? I was shocked to find this on Archive. It's crazy what you can find on there. If you think of it as a murder mystery, it's not as good. No, because like there's no, David Lynch had no intention of like playing it out as a murder mystery. He was forced by the network to like geared towards the direction of, okay, this is a whodunit, so at some point you have to show whodunit. Yeah, but it was never his intention to go that route. I would say watch it. I'm against season 3. Why are you against season 3? I think the first 2 seasons were good because David Lynch didn't direct them as much. Oh, you're anti-Lynch? How are you? Wait, how can you like Twin Peaks and be anti-Lynch? You're pro Twin Peaks on the side of Mark Frost? I mean, that's not a bad thing, I don't think. I mean, Mark Frost he added a lot of geez, the music cuts in and out of this very oddly. Mark Frost gave the show a lot of structure. Dune 1984 is abysmal? I wouldn't call it abysmal. No, Mark Frost also annoying. I feel lol. Fair enough. All right. Well then, wait. Why? Here's my thing. Okay, I'll wait for you to explain it. Oh shit! What the fuck was that sound? Around 6 o'clock this morning, she was found in Barrows Forest, barely alive. Cohen found her, breathing, but just clinging to life. If he'd found her even a few minutes later, she'd probably be dead. What happened? Looks like a bear attacked her. A bear? Must have failed to hibernate. They get real violent when that happens. Hang on. Why was she in the forest? And what has this got to do with Emma? The timing's real suspicious. First, Kathy turns up hurt, and now Emma's been missing since last night. The two could be connected. Plus, the strange thing about Kathy is, hey, Morgan, you need the bear cot, right? I'm your guy. Right here. Leave it to Nas. Duly noted. Look, Matthew, can you come to the station? We can talk more there. Sure, let's get to the bottom of this. Good, I'll be waiting in the car. And that's not comparing it to Denis Villeneuve's Dune movie, because that's not fair. I like David Lynch's Dune, but I also recognize that I like it from the point of view of like, it's not a blockbuster. It's not a summer blockbuster movie. It's definitely more of a film auteur sort of thing. And also it has Patrick Stewart in it. I think David Lynch needs someone to tell him no. And Showtime was not going to tell him no. So he just went off. And meanwhile, Mark Frost wrote a damn book. So you would know the cliffhangers resolutions. I feel like season 1 and 2 were better because they had the constraints of being on network television. As a story, season 3 is meandering. You see, I think this is why I like season 3. I think the purpose of season 3 was deliberately to, I guess, like stick a finger in the eye of conventional television narrative. Like, I think that the experience of doing Twin Peaks on NBC back in the 90s kind of soured David Lynch on creating art for commercial consumption like that. Because if you did you watch all of season 3, like the very end? Like, it was very deliberate. Like, he's gonna do things that breaks the traditional convention of what an episode, how the flow of an episode of television should be, the things you need to give to your viewers, because that was a big part of season 1 and 2. The networks really wanted them to spell out, okay, who killed Laura Palmer? We have to actually tell people. And Lynch is like, that's not the point of the show. The point of the show is not about who killed Laura Palmer. The point of the show is the circumstances around the town and how that evolves and how characters, et cetera, et cetera. So, like, my favorite part of season 3 was at the very end. I guess, spoiler alert for Twin Peaks season 3 for anybody that, may want to go and watch it. You might want to mute me for a few minutes or a few seconds. But my favorite part was, like, it was very obviously making fun of how so much of television expectation is geared towards just placating the expectant mind. Like, when Dale wakes up in the hospital and he's like, "Oh man, I'm awake." It's like, "What year is it? What time is it? Oh, I know where I need to go. Like I could solve this case. I could wrap it up." And then like he goes to the station, and then they fight a demon for some reason, and then after they beat the demon, like everybody comes into frame and they're like, "Well, we wrapped this mystery up just fine. Everything's good." It was obviously written to be like, "Oh, is this what you want? Is this the kind of show that you want? Is this what you want to get out of your media? You don't want anything to challenge you. You don't want anything to make you think or feel or experience a new form. All right, well, here you go. Here's your coffee and your donuts." And he's getting your quippy one-liners and he's thumbs up in the camera. And like that was like the whole point of this. The reason why the show was like 17 episodes instead of like 10, where everything nowadays is like 10 episodes and shit. Like, I'm glad Showtime gave him the reins. I'll type in the chat. I'm glad when Showtime gave him the reins because it allowed him to just fucking go nuts. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like episode 8 of season 3 is still one of my favorite pieces of fucking media of all time. When I watched it live, it disturbed me. Like I was disturbed by it, but it was incredible. And I don't think it's something that you really are going to get with a lot of other, I guess, more conventional structures of TV. So to me, that's the real joy of season 3. And it was cool to see the cameos, and you got some callbacks, and there was a little bit more exposition about what the Black Lodge was, and you got to see the White Lodge. And I do like the weird esoteric shit too. And of course, it does explain the origin of Bob and the reason why Laura Palmer was sent to Earth or whatever. There was a lot of really cool storytelling that happened, but it wasn't ever just gonna like serve it up to you like a ham sandwich. Like you had to really investigate in your own mind, what's actually happening. And that's another reason why I like season 3 is because I watched it as it aired. My friend had a watch party for each episode, and it spawned a lot of conversation. We talked a lot about it, and everybody had their theories, and that was a lot more fun than like, even though we watched Game of Thrones as well. We watched Game of Thrones as a watch party, and that engendered some conversation too. But they're not nearly as much as Twin Peaks did. So it just felt like it was a bigger project, and David Lynch and Showtime definitely leaned into that. They built a website, like a 1990 style website, that explained all of the conspiracy theories about what the Black Lodge was and all of that sort of stuff. And it's interesting. It's creepy. I don't know if that site is still up, but they were definitely feeding into it, for sure. And Fire Walk with Me was like a direct, like if you watched Fire Walk with Me before season 3, like there's almost like a direct through line. And if you look at that website and look at all the little like conspiracies and whatnot on that site, you could see where those threads connect. And then there's also something else, like Laura Palmer. They released Laura Palmer's journal, her diary, that you could buy somewhere. And I think that also has like Easter eggs and stuff that tells you what a lot of the stuff in Fire Walk with Me was all about. That had callbacks in season 3. Like there's a whole lot of really cool shit that season 3 and Fire Walk with Me do that I think was trying to retroactively fix all the shit that was broken by the network forcing Lynch and Frost to do basically network television. Like, stop with this weird shit and just get to who killed Laura Palmer. Like, they had to do that, and they did it. They did it at the end, but then they retroactively went back and tried to reconfigure like this esoteric Masonic style of mystery. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I could find. I wonder if is this it? I'm trying to find it. It might not even be up anymore. This, let me see. There's probably a archive.com archive internet archive link for it. If I can find it. Here it is. Yeah, so in season 3, I think it was Matthew Lillard's character that did it. And that's what they're There you go, Royal. Wisp, I guess that site's not going to really spoil anything for you, but if you just want to go into season 3 raw, I guess don't click on that link. Anyways, I like season 3. I'll always defend it. My fiance is a huge Matthew Lillard fan. He was in season 3. I mean, season 3 had a lot of really cool cameos in it. Like 9 Inch Nails and the Chromatics both played songs, both had songs in there. Did performances, like, because the venue that they worked at did shows, had musical guests. So you would see 9 Inch Nails performing and the Chromatics perform. Some other people performed too. That was a cool part of it. But then they also just had a lot of cool random celebrities pop in and out here or there. The least cool cameo in season 3 is Michael Cera. No way, no way. I love that kid. What was it? It was Brando, something Brando. What was his name? It was something Brando. God, I forgot about that one. Wally Brando. No, you'll never get me to say a shitty thing about Wally Brando. Again, a part of like David Lynch just having fun. Just having fun and being silly. Uncle, when Manoa gets here, can you tell her I've gone with the sheriff? You got it. Boy, oh boy, this is shaping up to be a real mess. Okay, and now we're waiting. And now we're waiting. And we continue to wait. I'm beginning to get the feeling that something may have happened here. Yeah, I'm starting to think that something happened. Guess I probably should have done that before this state. Yeah, I think this is probably busted. Well, luckily I wasn't that far into it. Oh, this is on Christmas? I didn't notice this was on Christmas. Nobody is saying happy birthday or happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jesus. Nobody's saying Merry Christmas. It crashed. I think it just locked up. I'm gonna crash too, lol. Hey, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Royal. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. My guess is it's on the translation more than the emulator. Maybe. All right. We already know. Winona. We know that Emma's missing. Emma, much like Mario, is missing. I'm still gonna pet this dog. Mednafin is the best PS1 emulator, but it requires a front end for people like us that aren't tech nerds. I have it set up, but not sure how easy I could add it to a folder and share. I mean, I'm a tech nerd. I could probably do it. Doesn't mean I want to. I want the path of least resistance when I'm trying to play a game and have fun. But if I have to, I can. I mean, hell, that's what I do for a living. I write automated tests for back-end code and front end. The town sheriff. Yeah, we already did all this. Alright, let's see if it'll work this time. Hey, there we go. Got it. Uh-huh. I'll head over there now. Tell Father Barton to come too. Change of plans, Matthew. Kathy's regained consciousness. Could you come with me to Gruber Hospital? Of course. Look at that. He stopped and waited. I mean, he's a cop. He could have turned his sirens on and just ran the light, but this guy might be on the up and up. This game is, for a PlayStation 1 game, it's oddly cinematic. And I know there were plenty of cinematic PlayStation 1 games, but I don't know. This feels oddly cinematic to me. I need to ask a sensitive question. When she called this morning, Emma's mom wasn't just upset, she was absolutely hysterical. But she couldn't have known about Kathy yet. That's on a need-to-know basis only. Do you know why she would immediately assume the worst? I think I see what you're getting at. See, Emma's the kind of girl where nobody ever knows what she's thinking. Sometimes her head would get stuck in the clouds for days at a time. We talking about the same Emma? I never got that impression from her. She's good at hiding how she really feels. Emma's like a vase, you know? Beautiful, but easy to break. Jesus, man. This guy's just shit-talking everyone. His uncle, Emma? So if you're asking if she could have killed herself, well, I just don't know. But I'm guessing that's what Miss Rowland is worried about. Could be that Emma's been depressed for a while. I'm not so sure. Why not? Weren't you friends with her? Winona was her best friend. I'm a guy, so we couldn't be close in the same way. You know, I'm a guy, so I was always trying to stuff it in her. You know, that just kind of kept me at a distance. Police business. We need to speak with the chief of medicine. I'll page him. Barbara. Morgan, I've been waiting for you. Did you bring my cigarettes? I didn't bring your damn cigarettes, Barbara. Barbara Holden, 66. The town eccentric with a penchant for cigarettes. The only thing she loves more than smoking is being cryptic. Okay, so she's the lady, she's the log lady then. If Royal was still here, she would understand that. How thoughtless. Life here is dull enough as it is, you know. What about that young man there? Does he have any? I'm underage, ma'am. Oh. What a shame. I had such juicy gossip to share, too. You're not from around here, are you? Actually, he is. And we were just leaving. Come on, Matthew. Let's go see Kathy. You hear about Kathy? Oh, dear me. It's such a tragedy. Excuse me, Sheriff. The Chief of Medicine will meet you in Kathy's room. Obliged. Let's go, Matthew. She's in room 201. Bring me some cigarettes next time you come by, Morgan. He just gave her. What's that old lady in the hospital for anyways? To hear her tell it? Oh, my poor feet ache so much I can't bear to stand. What do you mean, to hear her tell it? She's faking it. Oh, I gotta follow him in real time. Wait, hold on. Let me get something from the vending machine. I can't? Alright, well. That sucks. Damn, why are we walking up the stairs? Take the elevator. Come on. Are you drunk, man? What are you doing? Oh no, which way did he go? Okay, there he is. Good. Matthew, now that I think about it, I can't let you inside. It's police business after all. What the fuck? You didn't think about that at the first when you first invited me? Could you wait here? I understand. I used to steal cigarettes from a lady that got burnt at McDonald's. Stella, family friend, was her caretaker. Was at her house all the time. I think she knew. She talked to me all the time. Stealing cigarettes. The lady who who spilled burnt coffee in her lap. How is she doing? Well, as you can see, she's regained consciousness. Her wounds aren't too serious, but I'm worried about the risk of her going into shock. It's like she's not really here. She just keeps staring vacantly at the same spot. Her heart is beating, but her mind isn't working. Could be trauma, could be brain damage. It's too soon to tell. Can she hear us? Probably not. It's hard to call it's hard to call this living. She is alive though, isn't she? She is, in the literal sense of the word, but to spend the rest of her days like this, how pitiful. Doctor, how could you say such a thing? Father Barton. Father Barton, 56. Pastor of the local church, many of the townspeople trust him completely. He adopted Kathy and raised her as his own daughter. He's her only family. It seems she's awake. But it sounds like she's catatonic. I see. Matthew, wait just a bit longer, please. It's Barton. Would you permit me to pray with Kathy? Of course, come in. James. So she has regained consciousness. Yes, but she's unresponsive. You can pray, but she can't hear you. She's not the one that needs to hear me. Doctor, it's Kathy. What? Doctor, her vitals are failing. Administer the sedative now. Right away. No! Don't! Oh, snapperoonie. Snapperoonie. Okay, some shit just happened, Doctor. What the hell? What happened? She's dead. How? I don't know. Matthew, I'm going back to the department. Wait, you're going to give me a ride, right? You gave me a ride to the hospital. What the hell is happening today? Too much is happening. It's too confusing. I'd better follow Morgan. Turn the damn corner. Hold on a moment. Who are you? I'm James, the hospital psychiatrist. You're Matthew, right? Yeah. I've heard about you. You're the shrink that's into Native American stuff, right? James Laloma, 35. A psychiatrist at Gruber Hospital and an expert on Western philosophy and logic. His current hobby is conducting research into the indigenous tribe of this region, the Amohi. Oh, my research into the local Amohi tribe? That's just a hobby of mine. How did you know my name? Lucky guess. I heard all about you from Emma. From Emma? She's a patient of mine. She is? I didn't know she was going to counseling. Well, that would be the point. I take it you're familiar with doctor-patient confidentiality that I just broke. that I just broke. Without saying anything, I shouldn't. I suffice to say, I'm concerned about Emma. You two were close, correct? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Go ahead. Do you believe in the supernatural? What's that got to do with Emma? Humor me. Ghosts, psychic abilities, that kind of thing? Well, I guess I don't. I've never come across anything like that in my life so far, anyway. What about you? I most certainly do. Isn't that hypocritical for a doctor? It's not scientific. Science cannot explain everything in our world. There's no contradiction in being open to the alternatives. Okay, I humored you. So what does this have to do with anything? After what happened to Kathy, I fear Emma is in grave danger, and that I'm at fault. I should have sensed something was off. That's my damn job. So, I'm willing to risk my medical license to find her safely, and if you two were as close as she said, you might be able to spot something I couldn't. What are you offering me exactly? Information that would normally be protected by doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm hoping you can find something I overlooked. I have a strong suspicion that Emma's disappearance is linked to the supernatural based on the issues she described and my own intuition. To begin with, she often spoke of a recurring dream she had. She was also having some philosophical doubts. Philosophical doubts? Like, am I truly alive? Truly alive? Well, wasn't she? Of course, but she was fixated on this. I think she was questioning the meaning of life, perhaps doubting her own existence. I don't get it. It's not that unusual. Humans have been questioning the meaning of life since antiquity. True. That was one of her more significant issues, at any rate. So what about the recurring dream she was having? What did she dream of? A blue light, distorted space, divine hymns, eternal sleep, welcoming her from within. So, heaven? And you got paid to listen to this? Everyone has dreams like that. Let me finish. Then her body dissolved, and she was devoured by animals. She enters a world where she can see nothing, hear nothing, and then she awakens with a strong dissociative feeling, like she wasn't really herself. All right, I spoke too soon. Sorry. Indeed, clearly she was living in fear of something, but I have no idea what. And she mentioned having problems she couldn't discuss with anyone. I'm hoping that, as her friend, those dreams and feelings will have more significance to you. Dr. Laloma, you have a patient waiting in exam room 2. Oh, I completely forgot. Matthew, if you figure anything out, let me know. I unwind at Club Wolves starting around 8 p.m. I hope I haven't overburdened you with all this. No, it's fine. Thank you for trusting me with this. What does this lady have to say? Oh, wait, shit, what? Okay, what does she have to say? Matthew, don't forget to bring cigarettes when you visit. Matthew. Winona, why are you here? Winona Ringwald, 18, Matthew's classmate and Emma's best friend. Emma had precious few friends, and Winona had a unique talent for getting her to open up. I went to the sheriff's department and heard you were here. Did you see Morgan? Yeah, he told me about Kathy. But it's not all bad news. Morgan's opened an official missing persons investigation into Emma. Well, that's something at least. Do you think Emma and Kathy were together last night? I don't know. If they were, then Emma's probably... Then what did happen to her? So much happened already. My head's still spinning. It's hard to get a handle on things. Don't think like that. I'm sure Emma is fine. Come on, we can't just sit around and wait. There must be some way for us to help. I'm going to the sheriff's department to see Morgan. Want to come with? I think I'll go to Emma's house. I'm worried about Miss Rowland. Fair enough. Thanks for the ride, Matthew. For the ride? What? Huh? Oh, right. You came here in my car. Uncle Nas said I could borrow it. I'll drive you to Emma's house. No, it's fine. It's not far. And a walk will do me good. Okay. If anything happens, call me on my cell. Will do. Kathy's last words. Between all the screaming, she said, "No, don't." What does she mean? And what's the connection between Emma and Kathy? I played Final Fight earlier, didn't realize the connection between it and Street Fighter. Same with Captain Commando, which I also played tonight. Oh yeah. It's in the same universe. I think some Street Fighter characters are hidden characters in Final Fight. Mariners won their division for the first time since 2001, Ichiro era. And it's going to cause issues with the Seahawks' next two games starting time. With the Seahawks' next two games starting time, since their stadiums are a tenth of a mile apart. Did the Astros lose? Or did the Astros get eliminated? Something's happening to Emma, no doubt about it. We don't even know if she's still alive. This concludes the prologue. When starting the game, you may press the start button while in control of Matthew to skip this moment. There is no penalty for doing so. You should have set that from the start, but I wanted to see it anyways. To save the game, you must return to Matthew's room and sleep. Saving consumes 1 hour. So plan accordingly. Matthew's room also has a notebook stored in the drawer in the corner that will automatically keep track of clues and other information. Good luck. Original script, Resident Evie. Final localized script, Zero-san. Programming, Nikita 600. Okay. Kudos to y'all. Mizurna Falls Sheriff's Department. Oh, look at that. I got a time up there. And a clock. Excuse me. Oh, Matthew, did the sheriff call you in? Yeah. Mary Lou Lang, 26. Sheriff's Department receptionist and avid gardener. She haphazardly decorates the station with plants, much to Morgan's chagrin. Winona was here a little earlier. She's awful worried about Emma. I know. Is Morgan here? Yep, after you go through that door, the sheriff's in the room on the right. Thanks. Be sure to knock before you enter. He's strict about that kind of thing. What's with this camera angle? What the fuck? Oh, what's happening? Oh, wait. I don't think I want to go here. Oh, okay. I guess maybe I did want to go there. Come in. Oh, it's you, Matthew. Sorry. Jesus, that went by too fast. It's fine. A lot had just happened. Yeah, I still can't believe Kathy has. But enough of that. I'm opening an official missing persons report about Emma. Yeah, I heard from my Nona. I'd like to ask you about the last night again. You saw Emma at the lakeside around 7 in the evening, right? Yes. I tried to talk to her, but she was being distant. She said she wanted to be alone, so I left pretty quickly. Haven't seen her since. I see. About Kathy. You said earlier there was something strange about what happened to her. Does it have anything to do with Emma? Matthew, this is a job for the police. I know, but you've got to let me help in some way. I can't just sit around doing nothing. Be that as it may. Hudson, you're back. How'd it go? Hudson Lang, 29. The strong, silent type. He serves as Morgan's right-hand man. He's also responsible for guarding the holding cells. Emma's mother was in shock, unable to talk. Oh. But we found someone who says they saw Emma around 10 p.m. last night. Who? Go on, don't mind him. It's Mel Aston. Mel? That punk, huh? He claims he saw Emma out for a walk while he was on his way to the bar. Says he called out to her, but she didn't answer, so he just let her be. And he hasn't been home all night. Where's Mel now? We've got him waiting in the interrogation room. Now we're getting somewhere. Matthew, if your mind's set on helping, you should ask Cohen about Kathy. He's the one who found her in the forest, you'll recall. Right. I know you're worried about Emma, but don't get too involved. And if anything happens, call me immediately. They left me in here? Is there a gun? Is there a police gun I can take? Is there anything here that would give me clues about Emma? Morgan knows I'm here, though. He probably wouldn't leave anything like that lying around. I'm looking for a police gun. It's a bookshelf. Oh, I guess that's a quick way to flip your character and your view. Interesting. So what? I gotta go talk to I forget the guy's name. Do I have my journal on me? Enter a phone number. Got the wrong number. It's a phone book right here. The yellow pages. Uncle Nas says America's phone book is renowned as the world's best. Remember phone books? Those things don't exist anymore. Where's Cohen's house? Here it is. Deer Street, in the west part of town. Near the forest entrance. Deer Street. West part of town. Can I drive my car there? Hell yeah. Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! 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 This car fucking moves. Wait, West Park. Oh! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Ah! No! Don't leave this here. How do I reverse? No! Damn it! Get back in there. There we go. God damn, these controls are crazy. I can't tell which direction. Oh, I have gas too? I'm gonna have to go get gas for this thing? God damn, this control is crazy. I can't tell which direction I'm heading. And I don't want to hit the person. I don't know which street's Deer Street. How can I tell where Deer Street is? Oh, shit. God, why does this Oh! Why does this control so fucking crazy? I have no idea where I am. Like, there's no map or anything. Steakhouse? I can't go inside the steakhouse? Alright, fine. I wanted a succulent piece of steak, but I guess it's closed. Damn it. Man, the controls are fucking wild. I like how head-on collisions just kind of push me aside. I honestly don't even know how to get back to my house. Whoa, chill out. Haynes Diner. What a crazy song. You seem busy. Not as much as usual. Lorraine Haynes, waitress at the local diner. Man, this is loud too. A straight shooter, she's blunt yet kind. She's dating Mel, but they often fight. Oddly, this may be what makes them work. I heard Emma's gone missing. About that, Lorraine, did you know Kathy? The Jesus freak? Not really. She was always by herself. I think there's bound to be a connection between Kathy and Emma's disappearance. Were they friends? That's what I'm hoping to find out. But as far as I know, they weren't. Well, they could have been. Those two are pretty alike. In what way? You could never tell what either of them were thinking. True. What's eating you? You look pissed. Mel Aston, 18. The only child of Dennis, the town's most influential man, a notorious delinquent. Quick to anger, he's a rebel without a cause or a brain. It's nothing. Don't nag me like some old crone, Lorraine, finish up here and let's go drinking. I can't. My dad's not here today. I gotta take care of the place by myself. It's your diner. Just close early. What's the big deal? Told you already. I can't. You want to talk? Let's talk here. Ugh, I can't catch a break. Everyone's on my case today. What happened? I got interrogated by that fat ass. He thinks I had something to do with Emma. Who, Morgan? Yeah, Jabba the sheriff. Hey, so what if I was the last person to see Emma? Where did you see her? Huh? I said, where did you see Emma? Why should I tell you, you prick? I saw Emma last night too. I want to know where she went afterward. Oh, cry me a river. So your squeeze ran off, so what? I'm interested too. Just what were you doing with Emma last night? Come on, it's not like that. I saw her for 2 seconds. Where? It was just on Coquelin Peaks. Just where you came out of the tunnel. Did you two talk? Not really. She said something about going to church. The church? Was she alone? Hey, up yours. I already got interrogated once today. I'm not going through it a second time. Wait, you're leaving? I'm sure as hell not staying here. Ugh, what a dick. Aren't you two going out? Yeah, well, Mel's more of a diamond in the rough. Okay. Ooh, how much money do I have? Burger, omelet, pancake, chicken? Just chicken. Who knows what kind of chicken? Coffee, milk, grits. Ooh, grits at a diner. Look at these prices, man. This is 1990s prices. You get a burger for $3. Give me a burger. Wait, what? Did I not hit the right button? You want a cheeseburger, huh? Coming right up. Here you go. Can I eat it? Maybe Emma was going to the church to see Kathy? That's what I was thinking. I bet that's it. The two of them were probably together then. Oops, no. Damn it. I mean the second cheeseburger? God damn. It's like, give me 2 cheeseburgers. I'm trying to leave. No, I don't. How do I back out? I don't know how to back out of shit in this. Thank you for calling Auto Garage. Having car trouble? I don't need help. All right, sir. If your car ever breaks down, call us anytime. All right. How do I leave? How do I leave? The town's already on edge. I wonder if there's another protest at Aston Farm today. Protest? What protest? Don't you know? The farm workers are protesting because Mr. Aston won't repair the company housing. Mr. Aston, as in Mel's father? Yeah. Hey, come to think of it, the company housing is at the top of Cockland Peaks. Guess it makes sense that Mel would be out there so late. Oh. I think I've heard about this. Aren't all the houses, like, really run down? Yeah, they're falling apart. That's why there's a protest. Honestly, Mr. Aston should just do the decent thing and repair them. Ain't like he's hurting for cash. Can I leave? How do I leave? God damn it! Stop eating cheeseburgers! Get up off the fucking stool! I gotta figure out how to get up off this damn stool. He's had 3 cheeseburgers so far. Okay, so triangle brings up the phone. X will make me order food. Whatever this one was, I can't remember what this is. That does nothing, though. This'll talk. That talks. No! I pressed a different button. How was that a confirmation? I pressed the opposite button. That orders a cheeseburger too? Damn, man, I'm wasting all this guy's money ordering fucking cheeseburgers. God damn. Get up off this fucking... How do I leave? How do I leave? Directional buttons do nothing. Triggers do nothing. Shoulders do nothing. Triangle is the cell phone. Waste bag. What the fuck is the waste bag? It's empty. Okay. How do I leave the stool? Is there a button I'm not pressing? I mean, I've pressed all the buttons. Is leave an option? All right, what if I... okay, press X. Okay, I can back out that way. All right, there's no way for me to leave the stool, it looks like. Damn, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, wait, what was that? I saw it for a second. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I have to press and hold on the directional button to get the option, and then okay, that's weird. That's very weird. Hey, old man. Can't believe that president ignoring our request for refurbishments. Get out of here. Lexi loves life? What? What is that? Don't hit that person. Okay, that's the steakhouse. I really wish I knew the names of these streets. Oh, that one says Main Street. That has a street sign that says Main Street. Okay. Well, what's the cross section then? Straight ahead is Lakeside. Wait, where did I want to go? I can't even remember where that dude lived at. It's like, where? Shit, what street? Oh, I wish this guy had his notes on him. I can't remember what street that guy lived on. Oh, fuck. Was it Balboa? Was it Balboa Woods? I think so. I think so. Nope, can't drive through there. Nope, can't interact with that, so I guess that's not it. Oh, shit. Whoa. See, I don't know what these streets are. What are these streets? Oh, this is the sheriff department. Come on, get around this fucking thing. Oh wait, no. Deer Street, that's what it is. Deer Street, west part of town, near the forest entrance. Deer Street wasn't an option on that road sign. But it said near the forest entrance, though. So I guess I was in the right area, because that street takes you to Balboa Forest. So Deer Street is what I'm looking for. Oops, god damn it. Oh my god. Okay. What a terrible way to get my fucking car stuck. Oh, shit. Why are there no other street signs? It would be so much easier if there were just other street signs. I gotta go back to Main Street, but I don't know how. I don't even know how to get back to Main Street. What is this? Oh, school. Wait, did I have a... For a second, it looked like I had a compass. Did I not have a compass? Alright, let's go this way. Is it this way? Whoa, shit. Downtown. It also says downtown. Can't go that way. This is open world gaming before the era of waypoints. I bet you there's a map online somewhere. I'm probably gonna have to look up a map online somewhere. So I'm just driving around aimlessly, honestly. I have no fucking clue. This is what I'm doing on my Christmas. It's Christmas. It's December 25th. It's Christmas, and this is what I'm doing. Smashing into people's mailboxes. Oh, shit. Why did they give me a street name? What's this sign? Bar Lane Hill? The street signs are just so random and sporadic. I think that said downtown. Yeah, it says downtown. God damn it. There's like no consistency with like where they drop a street name. Oh shit. So I'm just like driving around at random, smashing into everything. Just hoping to see a street sign. What's this say? It's the farm? So this is the woods. Is Deer, what's its name? Deer Road or Deer Lane or whatever? Is that somewhere over here? Oh, I can knock. Oh, I found it! I found it! Is Cohen out? Oh, he's not even fucking here. You bitch. All that driving around, the motherfucker's not even home. Well, you know what? I'm gonna hit this save state. I'm gonna call it for tonight. This is an interesting game. What? Execute illegal opcode. This is an interesting game, for certain. Like, I like it. I'll probably play more of it. It's definitely interesting, especially as, like, a really early version of, like, an open world game on a console that probably was not best suited for an open world type game like that. Although, it doesn't feel bad. I mean, the controls are dated, obviously, but it doesn't feel awful, which is interesting. Oh, where are you at? There you are. GG, good stream. Hey, thank you, Wisp. I appreciate that. You normally don't raid people, but you should raid Kiwin Stars. They're playing Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, I could. It's just a couple of us in here right now. But yeah, you know, I like Kiwi. I'll hit her with the raid. Fucking Finder. There we go. All right, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll be back Tuesday, so I hope to see you then. Take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see y'all when I see you. Later. Oh, and stick around for the raid, obviously.